Jillian Mickelson. And a whistle, and there'll be another touch foul.
Brooke Barabee on that.
And that is her second foul. Fortunately, the Hornets have plenty of forecourt, front court help if she gets into foul trouble.
I don't think Heather McPherson liked that call, but she did it. She touched it.
She's not alone, Tom.
Yeah.
I got to tell you.
Yeah, you can't. I know, but you can't be putting your hands on the driver. It's freedom of movement, and Brooke actually did.
And Casey Viking will come in for Barabee with the 2 fouls. So on the Milford sideline tonight, a bit of a change. Assistant coach Tim Walsh is taking over. Don't know why T.J. Dolliver's not there, but in these days, you just make assumptions. And there's a foul. And the foul is on Carly Ferreira. And it will be Hornet ball side out.
Ashley's shooting.
Right. Ashley was shooting, so Ashley Santos goes to the line. And she'll have 2 shots. Gets the first one and got a few style points for that arm extension.
She's a great foul shooter. She really is. And it's just so effortless. She doesn't arc it too high. She gets a great rotation, and she misses. Okay.
That happens to us both all the time, Tom. 5-0 Hornets. 5:13 left to go in the opening quarter.
Oh, too easy.
Brooke
Come
Ferrer
on
the drive, no good. Rebounded by Maeda, no good. And Kayla Vine comes around off with it, and she comes up the court, directing traffic. Will take the 3. Off the front rim, no good. And the rebound, a foul. Emma Lawrence got the rebound, and the foul is on, I believe,
Ashley Santos.
It's on Ashley Santos, and you're right, Tom. Late arriving crowd for this one.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were a little shocked about the 5:45 starting time.
Yeah.
But we are definitely
I don't know.
Trying to get the games anytime we can these days. And don't know why. It must be a cut or something on the arm of Cara Santos. She had to go out. And in the game is Sarah Dooling for her.
I think she's got something wrong with her hand, bleeding from the hand or something.
Yep.
Or it's dislocated, Mark, and she's going in the other room to have it pulled back out.
Oh, I've had that happen.
Yeah.
I hate that. In fact, one of my knuckles is still in the wrong place. The drive by Lawrence is no good. The ball's on the floor, but Viking scoops it up, gives it to Darlington. She gives it to Vine. Vine gives it to Dooling, and Dooling scores.
Great job, Sarah Dooling, receiving the ball, keeping it high, and going right up with it.
7-0 Hornets. 4:20 left to go in the opening quarter.
I would force her right, force her left.
The turnaround by Maeda is good on the pass from Brooke Ferreira. Those are Milford's first 2 points. Santos, I think we're going to see a travel. Yes, we are. 4 minutes exactly left to go in the opening quarter. Into the game come back is Emily Croto for Milford. By the way, Tom, I got to tell you, I love these uniforms. They strike me as like classic Chicago Bulls from the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, they are.
Pre-Michael Jordan. I mean, not that there were many changes, but I just love the colors and the big numbers. Of course, I was out there for 5 years of my life.
Exactly, Northwestern.
Yep. So I like these uniforms. In fact, if I had ever been in charge of getting uniforms, I would have gotten green versions for here. And double dribble was called on Allie Prentice.
Mark, I like the old days when they made the girls wear skirts to play.
No. Oh, no. I remember. I can tell you stories about what I used to hear from my girlfriend about that.
Yeah, let me tell you, my mother played basketball for Mansfield a long time ago, and guards couldn't even cross half court in those days.
That didn't change until 1970. Casey Viking, 2 rebounds in the third try. She unfortunately gets it out of bounds. Yeah, you're right, Tom. That rule did not change until the 69-70 season. In fact, my girlfriend, Jackie Cross, played center for the Hornets for the first 2 years of her career. She just stood in the middle of the lane. When they changed the rule, I think she led the Hockomock League in 3-second violations because nobody explained it. They didn't have really that good of coaching in those days. Foul on that play was by number 13, and that is Ashante Barreto. I'm sorry, I'll get that right. I made that same mistake in the King Philip games too. So the Hornets have the ball. 3:01 left to go. It's 7-2. Abby Wagers in the ball game, gets it to Olivia Salisbury for the 2-pointer, I think, isn't it?
3.
They gave her 3. I thought she was on the line, to be honest, but we'll take the 3.
Well, they'll check it on video review at the timeout, Mark.
Mickelson on the drive gets fouled, and she'll get 2 shots.
You know, you want her to take that shot. Defend her without fouling. That's a tough shot to make, that runner coming across the lane.
Fouls on Casey Viking. That's her first, but it's the 5th team foul on the Hornets. As Mickelson misses the first. She's 0 for 3 at the line so far in the game.
That's a little bit of a surprise.
I've seen these kids a couple of times, and I also seen them on video. And I am impressed by the 2 guards. If they had a little bit more talent around them, you'd be pretty worried about this team, I'll tell you. Viking will take the drive in, take the stop and pop, no good. Rebound is
Dooling.
Dooling turns around, no good, off the rim,
on.
and Mickelson comes down with the rebound, gives it off to Lawrence. And Milford will head up court. Lawrence picks up Wager on defense. Ball goes inside to Maeda. Maeda spins away, is fouled by Viking on the way in. So she will go to the line for 2, and that is the 2nd foul on Casey Viking.
Looks like Kara's coming in with a Band-Aid on her.
Yeah, it's a pretty big one, too.
Yeah, right.
Must have gotten a fingernail or something.
Yeah, on her right forearm.
Slashed. Katie Maeda misses the first one. And some substitutions come in the ball game. Santos does come back in the ball game.
You know, I was watching a game last night, actually, and I was worried about who was going to box out the shooter in this situation, and if anybody will ever try to take advantage of that.
They have to make the choice, and you see it occasionally, but not that often, because it's the uneven numbers. The pass up ahead, Santos wasn't ready for it, so Milford has it.
You can't give her the ball there. She doesn't. Ooh, you know what I mean, Mark? You got to know when to give the ball. And you can't give it to her when she's still got to dribble 3 times.
Yep.
She wasn't expecting it. She's heading down to the low post to post up or getting a better position in the low box.
Salisbury gives it to Wager for the 3-pointer. No good off the back rim. Rebound was long and in the hands of Emily Croto.
Nice rebound for Croto.
Here comes Milford.
Wow,
Mickelson
great drive,
drove,
but doesn't
no
go.
good. Rebounded by Salisbury, but she walked on the release, I think.
Yeah.
So it will be Milford's ball again.
10-3 Hornets.
1:37 left to go in the opening quarter. Ball is inbounded to Barreto. She was the starting guard for this team in the last couple of games I saw. Look, maybe they're changing up a few things over there. The drive, dish. Croto with the shot, no good, but the rebound is no good by Maeda, and here come the Hornets again.
Salisbury with the hard push. Wager
actually lost the ball briefly, recovered it, rebounds her own miss, doesn't get it, and Mickelson has it. Gives it off to Barreto. So the Hornets are getting plenty of opportunities. A couple of bunnies haven't fallen in the last couple of seconds. And a long 3 and swish by Jillian Mickelson. So she's made her mark on this contest. It's 10-6.
That gets them right back into the game late in the quarter.
Dooling spins and is called for the carry. Well, this guy likes to blow his whistle over here, doesn't he?
We see you.
We're paying attention.
That was actually a good call. She gained an advantage by getting their hand under the ball.
There just seems to be a theme starting up here, and I'm not sure I'm happy about it, but it's not my job to complain. Steal by Lawrence. She goes in, bounces out. Rebound pulled away by
great pass.
Dooling. Gives it up to Wager ahead. Wager will put it up and misses the layup.
Just bounces off.
And here comes Barreto for Milford. 20 seconds left to go. To Croto. Back out top to Lawrence. Lawrence dishes back to Mickelson. I'm sorry, to Barreto. Barreto trying to get to the ball. On the floor, everybody. Wager comes away with it, but they're going to call her for the travel.
No.
She had already passed the ball.
No.
And then they called her for the travel.
Don't guess.
She had She had already passed the ball. But it is true, cheek to cheek is a travel. But you got to have the ball in your hands, too. The shot, no good. 1 second left. Hornets have it, and that's the end of the first quarter. And Milford makes a little bit of a comeback in the last couple of seconds. But we have a 10-6 score. The Hornets are leading the Milford Scarlet Hawks after one. Tom. Yeah, kind of a couple of bunnies missed down here, hurt the Hornets a little bit, but they were getting the opportunities, and I would expect they will continue to get the opportunities. You got to watch those guards. Those guards are good.
They are. They are beating Mansfield off the dribble, but the Hornets have a huge height advantage. They should be getting a lot of second shots.
The other thing I'm a little worried about, and not that it is of great worry, but the Hornets have committed 6 fouls in this half. Milford will be shooting
soon
on the next one, so that doesn't help things any. But if you just take care of business out there, they should be able to take care of that threat. We'll see.
The
we
Hornets
have 3 whole quarters.
They need a little bit better finishing. They do. They tend to kind of just throw it up a little late in the when they get bunnies. You know, they're just not following through just a little bit more.
Wager. Let's see. Darlington, Vine, Ashley Santos, and Sarah Dooling are out there for the Hornets. And by the way, I think it's Abby Wager's mother's birthday today. I think I saw that on Facebook. So happy birthday to Abby's mom. And the shot is no good, but Carly Ferrero will go to the foul line on the 7th team foul against the Hornets, and that will be against Sarah Dooling. That's her first.
Once again, bailed her out. Really, she had a tough fall away baseline jumper and not a good chance of going in.
The one thing that's helping the Hornets right now is that the Hawks are not hitting their foul shots. They are 1 for 6, 1 for 7 so far.
See Sarah Dooling, Mark, ready to box out the shooter. Very important. Another
1 for
miss.
8. They have not hit they've hit 1 foul shot. Rebound, of course, by Ashley Santos. Here come the Hornets. Anna Darlington has the ball in hand. Tries to fend off her defender, gives it to Vine, now to Santos, Ashley Santos.
Nice.
To Vine for the 3. Swish!
Great back screen by Sarah Dooling there. Free up Kayla Vine.
Kayla Vine reaches the scoring column. Her first basket. It's 13-6 Hornets. Lawrence has the ball. She'll drive on Wager, and Wager
Great
blocks
block
the shot.
it off Milford.
Wager blocks the shot, and the ball does go off the Scarlet Hawks. That's one thing that Abby Wager does better than anybody, I think.
Those arms, they're long arms.
And she's smart. She doesn't attack. She taps.
Yeah.
She knows where to put that arm. She doesn't just wave it, flail it, as they say.
Oh, backdoor cut. Pass.
Back to Dooling. Dooling will get fouled on the way in by Carly Ferreira, and that will be her second, and I am correct on that. So Sarah Dooling gets a chance to add to her scoring total. She already has 2 in the game. 7:04 left. It's 13-6 Hornets. Gets the first.
4 players with 3 points apiece for the Hornets.
Spreading it out.
Yeah. I would force these guards left to Mark.
No basket, a lane violation on Sarah Dooling's second shot.
She stepped over the line, Mark?
I believe so.
Force her left, Anna. They want to go right. See, you want to force left.
Barreto has the ball, looks inside to Mickelson. Mickelson puts it up and in. Snuck away from everybody. Little kid, nobody noticed. And a quick pass underneath. Santos tried to get it back out.
Right there.
Out of bounds off of Darlington at that point. Or is it off a Milford player? Let me see. What are they signaling here?
Mansfield ball.
It is Mansfield ball. All right.
I think the referee didn't see who it went off of. He was just kind of looking in the opposite direction. He was. I mean, I'm not being
Oh, yeah, you
facetious. No, not really. No, because,
right.
Mark, they're blind anyway,
No.
so how can he can look wherever he wants.
Vine goes for three, hits
Bang.
another one. And Kayla is suddenly hot. And that is 17-8 Hornets. 6:31 left to go in the first half.
Don't foul. Play defense.
Lawrence gives it off to Elise Fauerbach. She's played some good minutes for them.
Push off.
Oh, a lot of push off there.
Let it go.
Ball will go out of bounds. It should be off Milford, and it is. Anna Darlington will bring the ball across. Looks over to Heather McPherson momentarily to see what to do.
Get out of that corner.
Gives it to Vine. Vine will come back out top. Now back to Darlington. Pass a little bit hard to handle at first. Vine to Prentice to Santos for three.
Ooh.
Almost, but no good. Rebounded by Fauerbach.
They want to go hard right dribble.
And a foul.
Cannot foul there.
That foul will be on Darlington. And that will be her first.
For you younger players, when you're running up the sideline against the dribbler, you want to get ahead of the dribbler, get your foot to the sideline, and force her inside. You don't want to be reaching when you're running beside her.
Brooke Ferreira goes to the foul line for the Milford Scarlet Hawks. I love their nickname, too. It's just something, I don't know why.
That's short.
And that one doesn't even reach the basket. This is not a good foul shooting day for the Scarlet Hawks. And that's going to erode their confidence because they were actually back within 4 points at the end of the first quarter, and that could buoy you a little bit. That could. That's a steal, though, by Emily Croto, and we'll see what the Hawks do with this. Almost fouled by Dooling, but they didn't see the foul part. Hawks have the ball, not passing it.
Sarah
Dooling was stolen back away from her, and they're going to call a foul, and it's probably going to be against Dooling.
Yeah. Is that her second or third?
That would be her second.
Second.
9th team foul on the Hornets. And Kate Maeda will go to the line for 1-1.
You know, Heather McPherson is looking up at the scoreboard and seeing the fouls are 9-3. Probably just looking for a little.
And they want to put rebounders in. The kids weren't quite sure what the situation was. They're still struggling with the ideas of where they're supposed to be on the lane, even this late in this abbreviated season. Maeda's left-handed shot up and in. Bounces high and goes in.
It's a 1-1 mark, and that's why they had the people in the lane.
Well, that's right. That's true, but they just there was only one rebounder in the lane originally, and so there's still some doubt. The rebound by Ashley Santos on the miss, and here come the Hornets. Santos is bringing it up, gives it up ahead to Dooling, just out of her reach, and it will be Milford ball.
Great idea. Sarah just had a hard time catching and gathering herself.
So it's Milford bringing the ball up with 5:12 left to go. It's 17-9 Mansfield. Ferreira inside, stolen away by Prentice. The pass was directly to her. Prentice gives it off to Vine for the longer three.
Let's go.
Bounces off the top, didn't go in. Rebounded, no good by Santos. The ball is still loose, and away goes Ferreira with it.
Get to the sideline, Ashley.
Gets it up, but that'll be out off Milford, and it is. So that's Mansfield ball again.
Boy, Ashley Santos, I was a little worried over there on the sideline. She would pick up a foul there, and that you definitely don't want that to happen. Get her fouls underneath where the dirty work is.
Allie Prentice has the ball. Gets it to Darlington inside to Santos. Looks underneath for Dooling, but she's got
jump.
She has got Ferreira draped on her, but Ferreira did have her hands on the ball. So in the alternating possession, it is still Mansfield ball.
Great position by Sarah Dooling to receive that pass. I don't know how the girl got her hand on that ball, actually.
Darlington to
there
Vine.
she is,
inside.
posting up.
Dooling with the fall away.
Get in
Bounces
there.
off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Maeda, and they're going to call a foul. No, a tie-up. Oh, these guys love hitting those little buttons, don't they? But, again, I'll have to remember, in the age of COVID, they're supposed to do quick tie-ups.
Yep.
I've seen everybody get away from that in the last couple of weeks, but so now we're kind of reaffirming that, I guess.
The only thing is, what do all the foul calls have to do with COVID?
Well,
Nobody wants to see that.
They're making me sick, Tom.
Oh.
The Milford Scarlet Hawks have the ball, and Wager steals it. Wager has one player to beat. She will go in with a long stride, puts it too hard off the board, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Mansfield ball, though.
Abby has got to find the rim sooner. Yep. She's got to get her chin up and find that rim.
Find that.
She's late.
Find that nice spot inside the square.
She's late getting her head up, Mark.
Yep.
That's what she's doing wrong. She's late finding the rim.
Abby has it right now. Gives it off to Kayla Vine. Vine will take it around to the left side. Gives it off to Cara Santos. Now back to Abby Wager. Wager will drive in, and she'll be a foul out. Yep. When she started her drive, foul is on Ashante Barreto, and that is her second. Fourth team foul on the Scarlet Hawks. It'll be Mansfield ball. Olivia Salisbury will inbound it. Gets it to Abby Wager. Underneath to Brooke Barabee, and she loses but the ball comes back out to Vine. Swung around back to Wager, in and out.
Cara Santos with the rebound.
And the ball is stolen away by
Scara gets it back. Great hustle to get back and get your hand on that shot.
3:27 left to go in the first half. It's 17-9 Hornets.
Hey, Mark, what about the job Heather McPherson has done in her first year with this team? Love watching her team play. I love the style. I love the way they push the ball. They're always looking. You got to live with some turnovers. But great to see the Hall of Famer take over as coach after Mike's 20-odd years of excellence.
22 years and 310 wins.
And, another big factor, too, is Teresa DiGirolamo Nyhan coming back to coach.
Teresa D, as we used to call her in our playing days.
Yeah.
I miss her on the scorebook, though.
Yeah, but,
She was an outstanding scorekeeper. And, look, that comes from experience because I kept that book for 4 years or so. By the way, that timeout was called by Milford. So 3:27 to go in this first half. Just have to. I know the thing is though on these breaks, the Hornets have to have. I'm very happy they get the ball, they get out there, but then they kind of are not quite sure how to approach the basket.
Yeah.
And we've seen that more than once. And then underneath there, I felt so bad for Brooke Barabee because she got a great pass in there. And just for that half second, the ball kind of slipped out of her hands a little bit. And, most of the time that's a basket.
Yeah.
So little things that they have to purge. I hope they can get some more games. They do have 3 games left. And there's talk that the Hockomock Cup tournament may not go because so many teams had so many games canceled. Wager with the steal. Wager will bring it up. Gets it up ahead to Salisbury, and Salisbury scores on the terrific pass by Abby Wager.
Now see the difference, Mark? She gave it to her at the right spot.
That was executed perfectly on both ends.
She didn't give it to her too early.
A whistle and a walk on Emily Croto of Milford. So with 3:03 left, it's a 10-point Hornet lead in the first half here. Wager gives it back to Salisbury, and we're in business.
Hornets night staying that man-to-man, both teams.
Vine gets it across to Cara Santos.
Great
inside
play.
to Barabee and scores. And exactly, you saw that one working together, didn't you?
That was beautiful.
Barabee has 4 points now.
A little high pick and roll and great delivery by Cara Santos to Brooke Barabee.
Looks like the Hornets came out of the timeout a little bit more focused. The three-pointer is no good by Mickelson. Rebounded by Croto. Gets it back out, but the Hornets have 2 players chasing down the ball. Wager gets to it. Vine will go to the basket and score.
2.
And that was a perfect part of transition basketball right there.
Beautiful. 6-0 run.
23-9. 2:13 left to go in the second quarter.
Right hand.
Mickelson at the top. Will take the ball in. Tried to draw the foul, but she didn't need to. She got the basket. And a timeout called by the Hornets, I believe. Yep. So with 1:58 left to go, it's 23-11, Mansfield leading. Mickelson now has 8 points in the game. I told you, these little kids are good. They just need more of a supporting cast.
Hornets have such a height advantage.
And I like that the Hornets are playing defense and forcing the turnovers,
and
too.
dominating the boards. We don't keep track of the rebounds, but anybody that's watched any basketball can tell that Milford's getting one shot, it seems to me.
Now, Vine has 8 points in this quarter, and 2 of them were threes, but I really like that last basket off of the steal and the good passes up ahead. So the Hornets come back out. You have Abby Wager, Anna Darlington, Olivia Salisbury, Casey Viking, and Kara Santos are the 5 for the Hornets. 1:58 left in the first half. For those of you who are watching us live on Mansfield Cable Access,
trap.
We really thank you for watching. Foul is called on Mickelson, number 23. That is her first. Only the 5th team foul against the Scarlet Hawks.
3 ball handlers into the game right now for the Hornets.
Salisbury to Santos. Wager will make the move in. Looks inside to Viking. Viking with the short pop, no good. A good idea. Rebounded by Croto, but Wager gets the ball back underneath Viking.
Wow, and passing.
Alone, but it would have been beautiful. Kara Santos does not get it, and a foul.
Darlington.
I believe it will be called on, let's see. It is on Anna Darlington. That's her second. 10th team foul, so it's shooting 2. And I believe that will be Lawrence at the line, won't it? It is. Emma Lawrence, scoreless so far in this game, which is unusual for her. Misses the first. Not a good day at the foul line for the Scarlet Hawks.
Right now the Hulk is just so imposing up there behind their basket. Short.
Misses the second. And Casey Viking battles with but Marietta gets the rebound. She's going to step out of bounds. Oh, a timeout call by Milford to preserve the possession.
You got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Wow.
Emma Lawrence got her season high 16 on the 26th in a 58-39 win over the Taunton Tigers. She also had 14 at Attleboro, 12 versus Taunton in the second game between the two teams. So she has been a team leader here. Mickelson had a season high of 10 in that first game against Taunton on the 26th. She missed a few games because she was in COVID protocol for a while, but no ill effects, obviously. So, though, again, I hope, again, I'm keep talking up these two kids on the other team, but, when you're struggling at 2 and 6, as they are, and some of the scores have been lopsided. I mean, Franklin beat them 71-23. Attleboro beat them 71-39. But, you have a couple of kids that shine, and you just want to make sure that people know that, they're working hard to do good things as best they can.
Yeah.
This is their first year in the Kelly Rex division after starting out their Hockomock League life in the Davenport. Barreto has the ball, gives it back out to Lawrence, and she loses the ball on the line.
I think I would press a little more if I were the Scarlet Hawks. I really do. Try to create a little easy offense.
Kara Santos spins, kind of carries the ball but doesn't get called for it.
I love that little spin move of hers. Just got to be careful. She stays on top of the ball.
Darlington has it slapped out of her hands, and it was slapped off by Lawrence. So it will be Mansfield ball here on the side closest to us, opposite of the benches. Abby Wager will inbound the ball to Olivia Salisbury.
Oh, she had
58 seconds left. Wager on the baseline. Quick pass out to Darlington on the other end. Viking takes the jumper. 48 seconds left. It misses the target. And here comes Milford.
Abby with the
Lawrence loses the ball to Wager. She's all alone, and this time she puts it in beautifully.
That's her first hoop, and she found the rim early there.
And those quick hands of hers really create problems for the opposing team.
Long and quick.
28 seconds left to go. 25.
Great steal.
And another steal. Steal by Kara Santos. Up to Wager. Wager puts it in. And takes a spill, but she's okay.
Look, she's going to steal it. She's going to steal it.
Oh, and almost forces a turnover, but with 11 seconds left, Emma Lawrence has the ball for Milford.
Don't foul. Do not foul.
Mickelson's going to have to throw it into the middle. Another steal. This one by Salisbury. 1 second. She gets the shot off.
Oh,
no good
job.
What a flurry by the Hornets at the end of the first half. After 2 quarters of play, it's Mansfield 27, Milford 11.
I love the way the Hornets are playing, Mark. They have, like I said, they have a huge height advantage. Milford is not taking advantage of their quickness. I would press the Hornets. I would try something different if I were Milford. I would try to press the Hornets, try to get some easy hoops. 11 points. They got too much quickness to only have 11.
The Hornets had a little bit of a lull there for a while of scoring.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they just put on the Jets. And it's their defense. It's the slapping away at the ball hawking. That's creating confusion in the backcourt. And if you notice, there's basically 4 guards in there for Milford.
Right. That's it, Mark.
And
exactly.
You have Barreto and you have either, who's the kid? Croto is basically a forward, but she's kind of more like a guard anyway. But you just don't have a front court presence there. So these guards just don't seem to be communicating well. And the Hornets have a lot to do with that. They are slapping away at the ball, and now they're creating the turnovers. And now they're converting, which is one thing they weren't doing earlier.
Exactly, yeah. And their foul shooting is not good at all. They would actually be in the game if they shot a decent percentage.
So let's go over the scoring here in the first half. Abby Wager got those 2 late baskets for 4 points. Ashley Santos has 3. Kayla Vine got all 8 of her points in the second quarter. Olivia Salisbury has 5. Brooke Barabee has 4. And Sarah Dooling has 3 for 27 points for the Hornets. For the Milford Scarlet Hawks, it's basically it's actually kind of surprising that Emma Lawrence has not scored. Jillian Mickelson has 8 points. I believe that's correct. Yes, it is. And Kate Mayetta has 3, and that's it. The Scarlet Hawks have missed a ton of free throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. They've missed 11 free throws in this contest.
Wow.
They have made only 2. So 2 for 13 at the foul line. That is.
Yeah, that won't get you back in the game.
And you put those 11 points up on the board, and we got a much closer contest.
And when the Hornets reached the 1-and-1 and the double bonus, it didn't really hurt them because of the lack of success at the foul line.
So we're about ready to start the second half here. I'm Mark Farinella. That's Tom Faria. Maureen O'Neill on the camera, as always, bringing you live Hornet basketball here from the Albertini Gym. Tomorrow night we will be back. 7 o'clock start. The Mansfield boys play the Scarlet Hawks of Milford. And that should be a pretty good game. Milford has some talent.
7 o'clock game.
It is. Milford has some talent. Their biggest problem is just cohesion. But they have a lot of size and they have a lot of skill, and we have a walk. A lot of strolling going on out there, apparently.
Yeah.
More so than I see, but then again, that's not my job. Emma Lawrence has the ball, gives it to Jillian Mickelson. Ferreira in the corner with the long shot. It's a 2, but it's a good one. It's about an 18-footer.
Extending the pressure. Look.
Santos, no good. Rebound gets her own. Gets it back out to Dooling. Now over to Prentice. Prentice will take a few steps in. Stop and pop, no good. Rebound by Santos, no good, but she's fouled. Good place to be to rebound that ball. And I believe that was on number 21. It is Brooke Ferreira's first foul. So Ashley Santos goes to the line for 2. Gets the first. Dips, shoots, rolls off the front of the rim. Rebound by Brooke Barabee. And so Santos misses again, but Barabee gets the rebound, goes up in traffic, and scores.
Oh, nice
Brooke
work.
Barabee, hard work underneath the basket. She has 6 points.
Loved her decisions there.
The shot, no good by Lawrence, the three. Rebounded by Dooling.
They got numbers, 4-on-2.
Vine underneath to Barabee, gets it out on the baseline to Prentice. Now back out to the top. Vine will drive. Vine misses the layup, but the ball comes out to Dooling, so they still have the ball. Vine for the three from the left corner, no good. Rebounded by Dooling. Now it's fought for, and the rebound is by Mickelson. She goes to the floor, and that should be a walk.
Yeah.
And it is.
The difference there, Mark, both bigs for the Hornets stood straight up.
Yep.
Arms straight up. There was no contact. She just fell backwards.
Well, I think they finally figured out they do have the advantage underneath.
Multiple shots at the basket. She can hit that.
Prentice for the three, no good. Rebounded. Grabbed by Ferreira. And here comes the other Ferreira, sister to sister. Carly to Brooke.
Oh, it's
underneath.
off her leg.
And it will be Milford ball on the side. Casey Viking comes in for Brooke Barabee.
Great effort by Barabee.
6:14 left to go. It's 30-13 Mansfield.
How is this matchup? How is Ashley Santos covering
Carly Ferreira with the shot. No good. Rebounded easily by Kayla Vine. And Kayla will bring the ball up. Gets it to Ashley Santos. Santos moves into the paint and misses the layup. Misses the rebound. A tie-up. And there will be Milford ball in the alternating possession. 5:57 left to go in the third quarter.
30-13.
Mickelson gets it back out to Ferreira for the three. No good. Rebounded by Prentice. Allie Prentice is off to the races. Gets it up to Santos. Now the shot is good by Prentice. Her first three-pointer, her first points.
Allie, that's her shot. She can hit that. They only gave her 2 on that, Mark?
I
thought it was 31.
I would have to check on that, but no, that's correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
Another one.
No good on that one. Rebounded. Dooling fights for it. Tie-up will be called between her and Brooke Ferreira, and that will be Mansfield's ball on the alternating possession. Into the game for her first action is Jess Douglas of Milford, number 2. And Brooke Ferreira goes out. Ashley Santos inbounds to Prentice. Prentice to Dooling. Dooling goes straight to the basket, gets her own rebound, and it's on her own miss. Good conversion right there.
Yeah.
Never give up on that ball. 35-13, 4:51 left to go in the third quarter of play. The ball is loose, out of bounds, off Milford. Mansfield ball. No, Milford ball, rather. I'm sorry. Well, they started with M and with D as well.
Is there a chance that the referee asked Heather to sit down?
I don't know. She is seated.
Yeah.
Underneath, Douglas gets the rebound off of Lawrence's miss. Ferreira with the long shot, no good. Rebounded by Vine. And Vine will start the break. She's on the sideline with a lot of Milford players, but she gets through it. Underneath
Great
quickly,
pass.
Viking from Santos. Great job by Ashley Santos to find Casey Viking. 5 different players have scored for the Hornets in this quarter. 37-13, 4:14 left.
Nice drive.
Drive by Emma Lawrence.
That's her first hoop.
It is.
5 new players coming in for the Hornets at the break.
Oh, my God, they look like King Philip.
I know. Yeah, you can do that.
Dan Nagel, if you're listening,
Yeah.
That's not an insult, please. I'm so used to seeing those guys.
5 and 5.
5 every minute and 30 seconds or so. It's 5 players.
Is this my chance to say I'm not a fan of that? Or
Sometimes it works. I got to say, it's – and the funny thing is that the second unit that comes in for them is definitely an all underclassmen unit. So even if he decides next year not to go with it, those players are going to be all experienced. So
that's the idea, yeah.
And I've started to call them by their player. I call them by a specific player line. Like the Sawyer line or the LaFond line or the Emma Glaser line.
Yeah,
because
that's
that's the way they come in over there. Anyway, we have 5 different Hornets out there, and Abby Wager will inbound the ball. Gets it to
there it is.
Darlington. Wager for the 3.
Bang!
And hits it. That was a nicely executed play.
Wasn't that beautiful? Game is not complicated, folks. Give and goes. Still work.
Mickelson gets it inside to Audrey Corpy. Missed the shot. Mickelson misses, and here comes Olivia Salisbury on the drive. Drops it off to Wager on the baseline. No good. Hornets have the rebound, going around with it. Salisbury will drive to the basket. No good. Rebound fought for, tie-up, and it will be Milford ball.
There's Brooke Barabee again.
40-15 is the score. 3:23 left to go in the third quarter. Mansfield in a comfortable lead.
Hard righty drive.
Lawrence loses the ball. Barabee comes away with it. Wager has it. Cross-court pass to Darlington for the 3, and she buries it.
Oh, it's another scorer for the Hornets.
Wow. Line drive, and it was in.
9th different player to score for the Hornets.
43-15.
Boy, you better protect that dribble against Abby Wager.
Wager tips the ball away, and Wager will have it now. Given the ball back by Barabee. Wager on the drive now pushes off. They did not call that. And now the ball is loose, and it will go out of bounds, and it will be Milford ball. Jess Douglas chased after it. I kind of thought she was the last one to touch it, but
yeah, that's a 43-15 call right there.
So Carly Ferreira will inbound the ball to Emma Lawrence, and Milford starts possession with 2:38 left to go in the quarter. Slapped away by Salisbury, goes out of bounds off of a Milford Scarlet Hawk, and it is Mansfield ball.
Boy, Salisbury is really active in this game.
Well, it looks like these kids all got a little shot of defense in them between the two games.
Well, the
last time I saw them.
The Hornets next year are going to be a much quicker team. With Darlington back and Wager back and Salisbury back.
Barreto steals the ball away, gets it, steps on the line out of bounds, and it will be Mansfield ball again. Casey Viking comes in to give Brooke Barabee a rest. Olivia Salisbury with the ball here as the Hornets bring it up. Stolen away again.
But they got it back.
Darlington has it, gives it inside, tries to get it to Wager, but Mayetta has it, and will give it off to Lawrence to start Milford possession. 2:02 to go. Wager almost with another steal.
Quick hands.
Underneath, no good. Rebounded. 2 tries by Mayetta, but the third try from outside
Emma Lawrence
is by Emma Lawrence, and she gets the foul line jumper. Make it 43-17. Now Salisbury gives it to Wager. Wager will take it into the lane. Now looks to the right corner on the drive by Salisbury, and a nice score.
Olivia's got 7 on the night so far.
8 different Hornets have scored in this period, Tom.
9 overall, yeah.
The shot by Mickelson's no good, and the rebound by Salisbury.
1 shot and done. 1 and done. Numbers for the Hornets if they push.
Back out. Salisbury almost in and out. Viking gets the rebound to Wager. No good.
Look at Anna
Slapped out of
Darlington.
bounds, but it will be Milford ball. 1:01 left to go in the quarter. It's 45-17. Mansfield in the lead, and we have a substitution here, and that will be Jill Arujo, number 30 for the Milford Scarlet Hawks, coming in for Katie Mayetta. Ashante Pareto brings the ball across.
Steal.
Steal by Darlington. Darlington has to put on the Jets. Gets there. Oh, it's off the front of the rim. I think she might have heard Mickelson coming up behind her. And then we have a...
Hannah is quick with quick hands. Great anticipation, quick
Did they call
hands.
Casey Viking on it for a foul?
Yes,
They
she pushed. She did
Third
push.
foul on her.
Yeah.
Only one team foul for both teams in this second half so far.
Oh,
Almost
Hannah.
another foul by... And now this time a little bit too aggressive. Nice idea, but Darlington on the first try and the second try she didn't get it. The third try she kind of hit the girl. So that will be a foul on Anna. That's her third.
That's 3 shots, too.
Are they calling her or shooting it from that point? Let's see. It is a 2-shot foul.
Now they're calling
saying
it
that she was on the line.
One referee had it 3 and the other had it 2.
So Jillian Mickelson will take 2. Gets the first.
First into double figures with 10. Jillian Mickelson. Third foul, her and Darlington, so she's out.
Bends and shoots. Perfect. 45-19. The Hornets in a commanding lead. 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter. In to Cara Santos. Spins.
Great move.
Spins and puts it off the glass. Oh, I like that shot.
Oh, there's a 10th different Hornet to score now.
And a 9th in this quarter. This is impressive. This really is impressive. They're
Very.
spreading it around.
And Kara's had some great looks. You know, that was a great, patient, low post move.
5 seconds left. They get the ball into Arujo. She gets it out to Ferreira for the 3. No good, and the rebound was by Abby Wager as the quarter comes to an end. But as we said, 9 different Hornets scored in that quarter. And it is a 47-19 Mansfield lead over Milford as we enter the fourth quarter. Tom,
Yeah, 20-point quarter
I
for
was
the
impressed.
Hornets. Yeah, I love it. I'll take that every time. That wins you most games, scoring 20 in a quarter.
Yep.
Very impressed with a lot of the Hornets tonight. Of course, Wagers, the scorer, and the defender. Anna Darlington probably got 3 or 4 steals already. Ashley Santos in the low post. Great little move. She's going to get a ton of those over the next 3 years, Mark.
20-8, the Hornets outscored Milford in that quarter. And that was Milford's best quarter so far of the game. And, you know, they showed some execution too, but they just are being assaulted. And not physically, but I'm talking about
the boards,
the ball, the reaching, getting to the ball, slapping it away, and then beating them on the rebounds early. They were really, the Mansfield was dominant earlier in the quarter.
Now look at this front court for the Hornets, Mark.
You know, they got all the bigs in now.
Viking, Barabee, and Ashley Santos.
Yep. Salisbury.
Are they playing a 2-3 zone now? Yeah, 2-3 zone for Milford.
Ashley Santos to Vine. Viking with the shot from the foul line, no good, and it goes out of bounds. Milford ball. Looked like Kara Colby almost got involved in the action down there.
I'm anxious to see how the Hornets execute against this 2-3 zone defense Milford's throwing at them.
Olivia Morelli was in the game for Milford, and that pass was stolen away, so here comes Olivia Salisbury again. Gives it off to Vine. Inside to Vikings. She didn't even have to put the ball down there, really, and that may have given the defense a second to react, but Brooke Barabee comes away with it. Here's the 3 by Santos. Ashley Santos buries it. 50-19.
There's the hands in the passing lane. Oh, no foul. Good.
No foul in that one. It could have been.
Maybe.
But Casey Viking will bring the ball up and give it off to Ashley Santos. Now Olivia Salisbury will start the offense. Vine inside to Santos. Back out to Vine. Vine will take the 3. No good. Rebounded. Barabee was there, but goes out of bounds off her. It is Milford ball. 6:42 left to go in the contest.
Well, that is a tough-looking brace on the left leg of Elise Fauerbach. Boy, I hope.
Yeah, she's probably had some issues in the past when you wear one like that.
Wow.
Good to see her out here, though.
Yeah. Oh, she walked.
Oh, she did walk, unfortunately. I've seen her play in a couple of games, and she has come in and given them some good minutes.
Love to see
About
it.
the only thing they have close to some, again, they don't have much in terms of a front court presence here, but
Right.
a lot of feisty little guards over at Milford, though.
Hornets got to get to that foul line against this 2-3.
Santos on the power drive. It goes
Out.
off the rim, but Viking with the rebound. Casey Viking converts. It's 52-19. 6:08 left to go in the game. Here comes a foul on Casey Viking. And that will be your fourth if that's the case.
Yeah. Here comes 5 in again, Mark.
Yep, here we go. Warriors South.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the fourth foul on Casey Viking. Good time to experiment with some lineups, too, really, when you get down to it.
There's Hannah Darlington,
Hannah
another
Darlington
steal.
has just been a pest, a complete pest to the Milford guards. The pass in
See what
to
happens.
Dueling, but she gets tied up. Prentice got it in, but that'll go to Milford on the possession arrow.
Hornets stay in a man.
The drive.
Abby Wager.
And the block.
She just sits back. Such anticipation. You cannot show her the ball like that. She's going to get it.
Milford came in scoring 35 a game, but they've allowed 56.5.
Wow,
There's the under the
nice
basket by Katie Maeda. Nice. And she got a great round of applause from her teammates over there on the sideline, and
Good
well
for her.
deserved.
Reverse
All right.
it, reverse it.
Darlington has the ball for the Hornets. We'll give it off to Prentice. Prentice looks, gives it to Wager. Now into the left side to Kara Santos. And a double dribble is called.
She carried. She was
50
going to pass it back over to the other wing, and she thought better of it halfway through, and that's a carry every time, or a double.
52-21, 5:07 left to go in the contest. Hornets up. Turnaround, no good by Fauerbach. The rebound is the Hornets. Darlington. She's been a breakthrough player for the Hornets this year. She really has. Ball is slapped out of bounds, and they're going to call it off of.
No. Hornet
it's
ball.
on the side. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm still
I
getting
know.
used to that.
It's tough to get used to that, Mark.
All right. Prentice will inbound. Gets out to Darlington. Darlington escapes her defender. Brings it back out. Set the play. Wager on the right corner. Slapped momentarily. Gets contacted all over the place, and they do call it eventually. And Abby Wager will go to the foul line for 2, I would believe, because she did make the motion to shoot.
Good things happen when Abby takes it to the basket. Tough to stay with.
Foul is on Emma Lawrence. That's her first. Those kids are in control, but just gotten away from them because the Hornets have talent, a lot more of it.
Abby's got 8.
Wager does not get the
Sarah
second.
Dueling.
Rebounded by Dueling, puts it high off the glass. Wager with the rebound, no good. Kara Santos gets the next one, and she converts. Kara Santos gets that. When you keep the ball alive that long, wow.
You can't give the Hornets all these multiple possessions.
That's just good hard work underneath when you can keep the ball alive that long. So, 4:18 left. We got a lot of substitutions again. Another line change for the Hornets. I got to see a hockey game on Saturday rather. I have to see the Bishop Fee girls play hockey against Fontbonne Academy, I believe it is, and at least I'll know how to call line changes. Shot's no good by Mickelson. Rebound, that's the Hornets. Here they come. Salisbury to Barabee.
Back in the 2-3 zone D.
Santos. Salisbury again. Santos inside to Barabee, gets hit by Emma Lawrence, and that will be a foul on her second.
Once Brooke gets the ball down that low post like that, you're at the mercy of. She's just too tall, too big.
Barabee has 6 points as she goes to the line. I should never mention that, I guess.
I'm going to try something different, Mark. She is a great foul shooter.
So we're doing the double reverse
double.
Yep, she didn't get either one of them, Tom.
But she's a great shooter. That was just a bad bounce.
We just messed her up completely. Long pass to the baseline to Fauerback. She gets it back out, but it's grabbed by Barabee, and she will start the offense. Gives it to Salisbury. They survive a little bit of a stumble there.
2-3 zone.
Santos.
No, they're playing a little.
Is going to make the drive against two players, and what do we have? A foul out before the shot. So that would be on Lawrence, and that's her third. And that will be Hornets out to our left. And it looks like they've emptied the bench for Milford here, so I got to really check my scorebook on most of these. Salisbury will drive to the basket, put the layup in. Very confident drive by Olivia Salisbury.
She's got 9. That must be her career high.
Well, I can check that as Carly Ferreira takes this three-point attempt no good, rebounded by Ashley Santos.
I mean, the Hornets are just getting every rebound.
And you are right, Tom. That is a career high. Her previous career high was 4 points.
I know, I'm anxious to see this team next year, although
I'm anxious to see them a little bit more this year too, and I hope they can put in a couple more games somewhere along the way. Barabee gets her own rebound. The ball goes back out. 2:48 left to go in the fourth quarter. Vine, Viking, Salisbury. Salisbury will take it around, dish it back out to Barabee. The 18-footer no good. Viking on the rebound. Viking will go back up with it, no good. Viking gets her own rebound again and puts it in.
Casey Viking.
And again, hard work. They never give up on the ball, and Milford just can't contend with that. 59-21, 2:23 left to go. Long shot, no good. Here comes Kayla Vine. We'll bring it across. Hornets weave in.
Oh, nice
Barabee
move,
with
Brooke.
the turnaround, no good. And the rebound is by Jess Douglas of Milford. And she will bring the ball up.
That is the right play. Look at Ashley
Slapped
Santos.
away by Ashley Santos.
Still playing hard.
And again.
The
thing is, Tom, you look at it and say, well, why aren't they putting their subs in? Well, they are. All these kids play.
Yeah.
All these kids play. So you're seeing kids outside of I think that everybody is playing on this team right now that was on the roster today. The three-pointer no good by Mickelson on the line, and
foul.
The foul is on Jill Arujo. And Milford will throw 5 other new people in.
I have no trouble with the 5 in, 5 out because of the score.
Yeah, exactly. So Anna Darlington brings the ball up here as we reach 1:41 left to go in this contest. Gives it off to Prentice, over to Wager. Wager will make the step in, and she will draw the foul.
Those are fouls.
From Sarah Pointer, number 10. And that is her first. Abby Wager will inbound the ball here, gets it to Allie Prentice, back to Wager on the left side of the lane. Now she takes it inside, tried to get it to Dooling. Dooling recovers it, now gets it to Wager.
Great pass,
Wager, drop
Abby.
pass. Prentice takes it back out, but Darlington still has it. Now Wager has it. Wager is having a little bit of a, trying to fend off her defender. A little bit of contact going on underneath
almost, Sarah. That was good if it went.
Let's see what they call here and on whom. So I believe the foul was on Brooke Ferreira. That will be her second.
Sarah's got 5.
Sarah Dooling at the line. Does not get them. Milford with the rebound, and here they come. Molly Hartman with the ball. Remember that TV show,
Yeah.
Mary Hartman, Mary Hartman?
Hartman.
I see this kid get the ball, and I can't stop thinking about that. But she's a feisty one. I've seen her before in other games. She just wants to get to that basket. Tried a couple of shots there. Hornets come away with it. Prentice.
Shoot that, Anna.
Back to Darlington. Now Prentice has it again. Darlington gets it inside.
Passing.
Another good pass. And that is a nice little, about a 17-footer on the baseline by Allie Prentice.
Hornets up 60. 121 with, we're in the last half a minute. Another steal by Dooling.
25 seconds left to go. 61-21. This one's about to go in the books.
Yeah.
And I think they will try to keep the ball, play a little keep away here. Cara Santos gives it off to Prentice. Now back to Wager. Wager will dribble the ball. 7 seconds. 6. Darlington has it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Boom.
Classy
there we go.
move. Classy move by Heather McPherson to not take another shot there. No need of scoring anymore.
So the Mansfield Hornets take care of business and then some, improving to 5-4 and 3-4 in the Kelly Rex division by defeating the Milford Scarlet Hawks 61-21. Tom, like I said, defense, rebounding, it all, and then some, and spreading the scoring around, all came to play tonight.
Just more talent. You know, just going down these such balanced scoring. I mean, Wager with 8.
Yep.
Darlington 3. Ashley Santos 7. Cara Santos 4. Kayla Vine 8. Olivia Salisbury 9. Allie Prentice 5. Brooke Berube 6. Sarah Dooling 5. Casey Viking 6.
Was there anybody in double figures? I didn't see it.
I don't think so.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Nobody in double figures.
But you know what? I love it to see everybody involved in this.
No question about it.
So anyway, that will be the story for tonight. For Tom Ferry and for Maureen O'Neill on the camera, I'm Mark Farinella. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Good night.